Here on the Channel 4 News at 5 o'clock, we told you about the latest hair replacement procedure for women. Now, what's new for men? Our own Dr. Bruce Hensel has the exclusive story.
Good, Casey. Good dog.
Royce Van Viber has a great life. Living above the ocean in Malibu, he works out with his dogs. He's healthy, but he hates the fact that he's losing his hair.
Good dog. You don't want to look older than you have to. And yeah, it was a little self-conscious. I just felt like somebody was always standing behind me looking at my bald spot. I just didn't want that.
Have a seat.
Les Greathouse felt the same way.
I tried Rogaine for several years, and really it didn't seem to do much for me.
Greathouse and Van Viber considered hair grafts in the past. They had the same reservations many other men have about that procedure.
It looked a little bit like cornrows and so on, so that really, I was more concerned that it would end up looking a lot worse than it would making me look better.
I think 800 is going to be good for you.
When Greathouse and Van Viber visited head and neck surgeon Jeffrey Rawnsley, the doctor suggested an entirely different approach called scalp dilation.
We've treated hundreds of patients. The results are pretty remarkable.
Here's how it's done. Rawnsley marks the area to be treated, then numbs the scalp. With the patient completely awake, he goes to work.
The first step in the process is called harvesting. The doctor is removing hair from other parts of the scalp.
Once that's done, the doctor painlessly injects sterile salt water. That dilates the scalp and separates the hair follicles.
That larger surface area really gives you more area to work with and get over some of those technical problems.
Rawnsley says the dilation provides 3 advantages over some conventional procedures. 1, he can put more hair in per square inch. 2, patients often need only 1 treatment instead of 3 or 4. And 3,
when it comes back down and as the salt water that we inject dissipates, you get a much more denser natural appearance.
Van Viber's procedure took under an hour. He'll have to wait about 6 months for the hair to grow in. Greathouse, who was treated last year, already has his results. Here's what he looked like before the procedure. Here he is just a few months later. Side by side, the difference is striking. Greathouse says the effect is much more subtle in person, and he likes that it looks so natural.
People that had known me for years said, "What have you done to your looks?" You know, they felt like something was different, yet they didn't seem to be able to place exactly what it was.
Dr. Bruce Hensel, Channel 4 News.